We've been aware of some very serious vampire activity in this town for a long time.
Santa Carla's become a haven for the undead.
As a matter of fact, we're almost certain that ghouls and werewolves occupy high positions at City Hall.
This all started when my mom went to work at Max's video store. Vampires require a daytime protector, a guardian, to watch over them as they sleep. Fierce dogs. The hounds of hell are often employed for this purpose.
As the moments start to melt, seems so carelessly. It's a move that she can tell, speaks so dangerously. Shame, we fall too far apart. We can't fight forever, can't chase this weight. You're so lonely from afar. We can't run forever tonight. Shame, we fall too far. Memories make the most of enemies when you're searching for a new love. Can't lie. We're face to face on the ball that fooled me once when you said stop on the villain tonight. I got to give it a best before you lose it to pass it through my wounds. It's a given. I built this wall in my heart. She won't stop until I gone. I feel so weak, so familiar tonight. As the moments start to melt, seems so carelessly. It's a move that she can tell, speaks so dangerously. Shame, we fall too far apart. We can't fight forever, can't chase this weight. You're so lonely from afar. We can't run forever tonight. Shame, we fall too far apart. We can't fight forever, can't chase this weight. You're so lonely from afar. We can't run forever tonight. Can't run forever. Can't run forever. Can't run forever.
Does your brother sleep a lot?
Yeah, all day.
Does the sunlight freak him out?
He wears sunglasses in the house.
Bad breath, long fingernails.
Yeah, his fingernails are all a bit longer. He always had bad breath, though.
Feeling her energy, she'll never come down.
creature of the night, Michael. Just like out of a comic book. You're a vampire, Michael. I'm your brother, Sammy. Help me!
Standing there, just like I want you to be. Takes one look, and everyone will see. Make me afraid, but I'm the one you want. Don't have to push to make me stop. What have you lost? You don't have to say. It's love. Nowhere to run, and the boys have finally got me. Beat me to cry as my body streams the sand. Get away, run home. Let me lie to wait too long. That boy has died. Get away, run home. Let me lie to wait too long. Don't ask why. Get away, run home. Let me lie to wait too long. That boy has died. You are crying all night. Father's pain is stronger, stronger, stronger than you. It's so hard trying to forget him. Don't give up. Remember, you still got friends. Tortured souls, you ignite to come with them to the other side, to the other side. Soul of time lost in the light, take you there to the other side. You've got tears in your eyes, tears full of pain. You thought this love forever. Nothing lasts forever, but the love of a friend that will never come to an end.
We passed the test.
Don't ever invite a vampire into your house, you silly boy. It renders you powerless.
Did you know that?
Of course. Everyone knows that.
Tortured souls, you ignite to come with them to the other side, to the other. bedfellow. This is it. We are on our own. The air is clear. Welcome home. We're headed straight for oblivion, but we're gonna make it. Whatever it takes. I just wanna be with you. damage done. It's bittersweet, black on gold. Talk is cheap, or so I'm told. I'm gonna ride this bike to the edge of town, roll to the bridge with my eyes shut and spit at the stars.
One thing about living in Santa Carla I never could stomach. All the damn vampires.